getting creative with their post-game interview with a full choreographed boxing match going on in the background.
Well, that's well done.
Yeah.
Oh, with ringmen? With corner people?
Sure.
All while the guy in front...
With Mickey.
Mickey?
Mickey from the boxing movie.
No, I know. I got it. The boxing movie.
Rocky. Sorry. I couldn't think of it. This one, the whole thing.
Yeah, they hadn't been in a whole bunch of fights. They set up wasn't real nice. Both of them susceptible to a left or an uppercut.
See, what does your wife say to you?
Let me check your setup.
Let me check your setup. Make sure you're ready for it.
Yes, sir.
Let me check your setup.
I can't have no chump walking with me in the subway. Let me see your setup.
Let me see your setup. Make sure you can defend me.
Time for stories to start your morning, brought to you by the unexpected energy of ExxonMobil. Warriors took down the Rockets last night, 115-109, to take a 2-0 series lead. Draymond Green finished with 15 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists, while Andre Iguodala added 16 and 5. Nick Halporton was Draymond and Iggy's production.
Man, they were great. The Rockets' game plan clearly was to leave Iggy open, and everyone's been leaving Draymond open. Iggy made them pay, and Draymond was such a good distributor, and both these guys were so great on the defensive end.
Yes.
Guys who had for both these players, the worst regular season they've had in 5 years, 6 years, for Iggy maybe ever. And for them to come back this postseason playing like this, total game changer for the
Both of them have been all-stars, and they help cover up for their lack of a bench. So not only Steph, not only Clay, not only KD, but now you got the two other guys that have been all-stars playing at an elite level at the perfect time.
Yep.
All right, Celtics-Bucks, Game 2 last night. The Greek Freak returned to his MVP form, pouring in a game-high 29 points and 10 rebounds. So Milwaukee wins 123-102 to even their series at a game apiece. Cris, how impressive was Giannis's bounce-back game in Game 2?
I like the fact that he even struggled in the first quarter. As far as field goal percentage, not shooting a great percentage, 0 for 3 for the first quarter, I think 3 for 8 in the second quarter. But he stayed on the attack, getting to the free throw line, accumulating those fouls so his teammates. So ultimately, it's going to help the team. And then he caught fire in the third quarter. Looked like the Giannis that we had seen during the regular season.
Attack, and played through the contact. Wasn't trying to double clutch like in Game 1. No, just send me to the free throw line. Took 18 free throws in this game. And the other element, these two games, Giannis has not been shy to shoot the three. And he's 5 of 10 from 3 in these two games. If he can just make 1 out of 3 three-point attempts, it makes him so much more difficult to guard. And he's showing Boston, you leave him wide open, he'll take him.
He said he's going to open up a school, get Ben Simmons to sit in the front row.
Yeah, just shoot him. If you're that open, kid, shoot him. What's the worst that could happen?
To the NFL now, the Colts are coming off a 10-win season, a season where Andrew Luck actually got stronger as the year went on, behind one of the best offensive lines in the league. And they just snagged Ohio State wideout Paris Campbell in the draft. A lot of eyes on this dynamic Colts team. Just asked their 4-time Pro Bowler, T.Y. Hilton, who said their offense is going to be scary. CZ, how dangerous are the Colts right now in the AFC?
I believe they're one of the better teams. I think that they've done it right. The whole process and how they got their head coach, I believe, is a key to this, because let's not forget what happened to them. They were in this search for a coach like 7 other teams, I think, last offseason.
Yep.
And
they had him.
They signed their coach, had him ready.
All but signed, evidently.
Yes.
Everything except, I'll come back tomorrow to sign the paperwork. Got to have people look at it, but we'll agree on this.
You know, the Crafts and Belichick talked Josh into staying there in New England. So then, as a consolation prize, they go out and get a guy you and I are very familiar with. We both like him, Frank Wright, the ultimate backup ever, as he was a backup to Jim Kelly with those great Buffalo Bills team. He took over, and Chris Ballard was like, I got my guy. He did us a favor by not coming, because me and this guy have great chemistry. They had $100 million. They had Andrew Luck not knowing what they were going to do, getting him back mended, spending that $100 million wisely, rebuilding that offensive line, creating a running attack that now Andrew Luck is one of the most protected. Yes, they're one of the most dangerous teams, because how they have built this team. That offensive line is serious business. And when you can protect Andrew Luck, I believe T.Y. Hilton last year had a great year with only a little bit of help. Eric Ebron comes over from Detroit. He emerges as a Pro Bowl talent. And I just believe that Paris Campbell, Devin Funchess, who they go out and sign for a one-year deal from Carolina, they provide those other things that the players they have right now that they can't do. So this is a dangerous team. They averaged 27 points last year, and I believe that they're going to get better. So look for the Colts to do big things in 2019.
Chris Ballard, I think, once again shows he understands the draft, understands how to do. His first draft, he took the #3 pick, turned it into #6 pick, and 3 second-rounders. This year, he traded back some more. He had 3 second-round picks play with this year. They get the best, what they think is the best corner in Rock Ya-Sin, Paris Campbell, who you mentioned, and also the pass rusher out of TCU. So they try to shore up some positions of need. They don't. My only concern with the Colts, and I think it's less of a concern for UC, is how good is their running back? How good is Marlon Mack? Where is he in the NFL running back hierarchy, if you will? But if I'm looking at the AFC, if everyone's chasing the Patriots, to me there is a clear tier of teams that is the closest to them. That is the Chiefs, who you have to assume took a step back from last year, because throughout most of last year they had Kareem Hunt, and we don't think they're going to have Tyreek Hill. I think it's the Chiefs, I think it's the Chargers, and I think it's the Colts are the 3 teams best positioned to catch New England, the 3 best teams in the AFC other than New England. And let's not forget that last year they started 1-5. And then they were the hottest team in the NFL. Then they won 9 of 10. Now, they were not they won their first playoff game, and then the Chiefs beat them pretty soundly in that second round of the playoffs. But they had won 10 of 11 games going into that. They looked like one of the best teams in football with one of the best offenses in football. And it did all start with getting Andrew Luck healthy and keeping him healthy behind that offensive line.
They also went on that winning streak when Marlon Mack got healthy. They didn't have a running back. And I believe in this NFL, you can win with an average running back, and I don't believe that he's going to be average. He provides them with the pass receiver that they want out of the backfield. He can play 3 downs. He showed that. Can he be durable? And then also, as a wild card, watch for Spencer Ware, a guy that Kansas City used coming out of the backfield. Good utility football player. When you're trying to play those 16-game schedule, he's a good guy to have in your running back.
Which is super quick. Are we worried at all about Andrew Luck anymore? Coming into this season, we're looking at Andrew Luck as if he was
fully healthy. He was fully healthy for the second half of last year. They have a very good offensive line. But the key for him is he doesn't have to just do it himself. They're one of only 3 teams to not allow a 100-yard rusher all season. They've built a good defense, good offensive line, and Luck's special.
And that offensive line is key for him. Coming up, is the Rockets' playoff run all but over? That's next on First Things First.
Justin Houston, too, coming off that edge.
Yeah.
Getting a sack. Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs, strip sack.